Nice.
Oh, is Brian's eating?
Here's my Maltesers, Brian.
We're live.
You want that?
Yeah. Oh, that's in that. Do you not want to come in it? I know.
I'm drying my hands, Susan.
Dad, hurry up.
How many people are
330.
on?
25.
Yeah?
Sort your collar.
Sorry?
Sort your collar. Quite embarrassing, isn't it? Oh no.
Brian, why are you eating my Maltesers? Huh?
Don't, that's not funny. Nearly at a staggering 40.
Huh?
Nearly at 40.
40. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Mall House.
You need to fix that collar.
Brian, it's not going to make any difference.
It is. You're going to get the views now.
Yeah. That better?
No, that's worse. Bring it out.
Fix it.
Honestly, it's like we're babysitting you.
No,
No,
that's...
I've been doing that for 20 years for you, Brian.
Oh, shush.
Yeah. Hi, Zaki. Okay, so this afternoon, Tuesday, lockdown Tuesday afternoon, we are doing a lamb dish. So I'm using the fillet of lamb from the saddle of lamb with aubergine, which we're going to make into aubergine caviar, celeriac into roast celeriac, spinach a little bit for colour, and we have
My feet.
mushrooms.
Chestnut mushrooms.
My mind's went blank.
Why are you
Chestnut.
actually looking at me?
Because my mind went blank for a second.
Even I knew that. It's quite
Yeah.
embarrassing.
And a little bit of rosemary for the sauce and flavour. Sorry?
Nothing.
Your feet's in it. Okay, so we'll start off with the aubergine. So when we're making aubergine caviar, you can do this in two methods. The quickest and best method.
Scott Steedman said, "Why is Chef dressed like a geography teacher today?"
Tell Scott Steedman, thank you very much. Okay, so
Why?
the aubergine cut in half. Take the knife and just cross the aubergine. Okay. Put the aubergine into the cling film. As I said, you can do this two ways. We're going to stick it in the jukebox, which is the microwave,
No.
to keep it nice and white. Or you can, once we've seasoned them up, you can bake them in the oven at a low temperature. Okay?
What are you doing?
So, take the garlic, chop garlic, over,
Oh, you cheated today?
yeah, so chop garlic, over the aubergine, a little bit of salt, okay,
A little bit.
Looks like it was snowing there.
I think it's all over the floor, Mum.
and then some olive oil, okay. Take a little bit of rosemary, we just a few of the rosemary.
Oh, it does smell that.
Since I'm a geography teacher, we got the rosemary in Linwood. That's south of Glasgow, or west of Glasgow. whatever it is.
South of Glasgow. Oh. No, you can never be
I
a
don't
geography
really want to
teacher.
be a geography teacher, to be honest with you. Okay,
Goodness.
so we take the rosemary, just put it all in together, and then just chop finely. Okay, so you want to keep it green, so we just go through it the once. Okay. So nice and fine. Okay, so then we just sprinkle over the aubergine. Now you can also put thyme on this if you fancy a little bit of thyme. Okay, and we're going to keep the rest of the rosemary for the sauce. Okay.
Make sure Becca smells so sensitive or that jumper off your geography teacher.
You're all so funny today.
Getting slaughtered.
Huh?
You're getting slaughtered today.
It's cold outside. Huh? Honestly, guys.
Right.
Huh? Just because
So
I'm
what we
trendy.
doing?
Okay, so the cling film, we're just going to wrap the aubergine up. Seal it off so everything gets kept in, and we're going to stick it into the jute box, which is in the cupboard out the road, because we don't normally use it very often.
We need a plate.
I'm going to put it on a plate so my wife doesn't moan that it's dripping.
He's really always organised.
Yes, Brimey. I am.
So how long are you putting it in for?
Till it's cooked, Brimey.
I'm surprised you're putting that in the microwave.
Okay, well, what's it better? So it does.
Oh, it
Is that
does.
okay, Susan? I'm glad it's okay.
Right, that's enough.
No. Are you in a better mood now, Susan? That we're on camera? Yeah?
Brian, I think it's you that's in a better
Okay.
mood.
So, aubergine's in. Spinach, I've washed the leaves earlier on today. So, the celeriac, when you're peeling it, just top and tail. Okay?
It looks like earth.
What is that? What is that?
Celeriac.
Is that root vegetable?
It's a vegetable, Susan, yeah? Root vegetable.
But what family is it from?
The celeriac family.
Right.
You're really quite annoying.
Okay.
So how many minutes in the microwave?
Probably about 5.
5.
Okay.
Okay.
So, peel the celeriac, and we just cut it into wedges. Okay. And then into nice, even.
It looks like parsnip.
No, parsley's
it does.
long and thin.
But the same
Okay.
consistency.
So, hi Zach.
That here.
Okay. So, we cut the celeriac into nice, even battens, into even chunks. And we're going to cook that in the boiling salted water. Ryan, would you like to zoom over here, please? Okay. So we cook that in the boiling salted water. Now once that's cooked in the boiling salted water, we're fresh into ice salted water. We'll dry it slightly. And then we're going to colour it off in a little bit of butter so we get a nice golden...
A nice
Nice
golden
golden
colour.
Yeah. So,
You should cook with that on meat Friday.
No.
And layer.
okay. So, put a frying pan on for both the lamb and the celeriac. So the lamb, so as I say, it's from the saddle part of the lamb. So we season
I bet you're right.
the cut. Okay, so salt and pepper, both sides. Turn it over. Again, season both sides. Okay. So,
Just a quick dish.
no.
Oh.
So when we put it in the frying pan, again, nice and hot, very, very hot, smoking hot. Away in, always away from you, so if it splashes it goes away. And then, okay.
How many minutes in the microwave do we think around?
You said 5.
I said up to 5 minutes. Susan.
Thank you. Right, stop being like that. It's what acting.
Yeah.
Stop being cheeky.
Susan.
Your views are going to go down if you keep up this cheek.
What would you say celeriac tastes like? It's like
Celery.
You're not funny. No, what would you say?
nice celeriac remoulade, but what would you say it's like?
What would I say it's like? Okay, so.
What would you compare? Yeah.
Oh, it's obviously part of the celery family, celery and celeriac. You get celery sticks and you get celery bull.
Bull. Bull.
Celery bull, yeah, celeriac, which is obviously in the ground.
So it's like the salad family.
No, it's not oniony, no, it's yeah.
Let's see
you
what
could
it
say
smells
it's
like.
Parsnip slightly, but it's not a parsnip, it's celeriac, Susan, it's a different egg.
Oh, you
my
behave.
Honestly, you're just one of the moods today. Okay.
Oh.
So, a little bit of butter, and then we put the lamb in the oven. Okay.
What's the
So
temperature
that's
at?
That's at 180.
No, it's not.
It's at 180.
No, it's not. It's at about 250. No, it is. Thinks I can't read.
No, you can't. Okay, so 180 for the lamb. And we'll cook that probably for just over 5 minutes. Okay, so the celeriac not quite ready.
So what should the consistency be like when it's cooked soft?
Well, not soft but not hard. Al dente is the thing.
Right.
So you're looking for a little bit of crisp. So when we fry it off in the butter, it's going to be nice and soft. And
Okay,
golden brown.
yeah.
Okay, so we can see, I'll just take this out and show you. So you can see here how it's still nice and white, the meat.
Wow, look
So
at that.
when we press it, it's still a little bit hard. So I'm just going to put it back in. What, second?
Oh, what's your dome? Back in.
Back in the cupboard. Okay.
So there's nothing you can answer to what it tastes like.
What? What? It tastes like shit, Susan. I don't know what it tastes like. My God. You ask silly questions.
No, someone is asking.
Okay.
Tastes like.
I'd say it tastes like.
Okay. So mushroom.
Oh,
Tiny.
but
So the mushroom.
you've brushed them earlier.
Yes. And then.
Oh, look at that angry face.
Okay, and then just nice, even cut, yeah. So take off tail,
The tail, the stalk.
stalk, lining, if that's what you want to call it. Okay.
Would you say it's like an acidity taste?
No.
No. I do love it, but I can't describe the taste.
So what are you doing, frying it?
Yeah.
In any oil?
Yes. A little bit of oil, yeah.
You're slacking today.
Sorry, I'm slacking. Okay, so just in a hot pan, the mushrooms. Okay, again we add a little bit of salt to bring out the water. Okay.
Because they're 80% water based mushrooms.
Yeah.
These pigs said you love your celeriac fruit.
Who said?
These pigs.
Okay, so just check. So that up.
Do you want this flame on?
I do want that flame on. I'm just going to turn it down now. Okay.
Let's turn it right down then.
Right. So just going to turn the lamp. Give me the tongs over there, please. Okay. So you can see nice colour, nice
Oh!
even colour. So you're looking for the meat to be
Golden brown.
golden all the way around. Okay.
I have to burnt my hand. They look good.
There.
Look good.
So I'm going to put that back in.
Take one out.
Take one out.
Wow!
Okay. Okay, so just fry off the mushrooms slightly so we're getting a nice colour on them. Okay, and you've got here some celeriac puree. So from the trimmings of the celeriac, I fried the celeriac trimmings off. A little bit of milk. So fry it off in a bit of butter, no colour. Just sweat it really down a lot, and then add the milk. Just cook it out till it's well
Wow.
cooked, and then put in a food blender. Okay. So just nice and smooth with a food blender. Okay, so you get a nice white powder. So I'm going to put those mushrooms to the back. Turn that gas off since Bryony doesn't like the gas being on.
Nope.
Okay. Check the celeriac.
Nope.
Not quite. No.
I think your things went on.
Yeah, the microwave pounds.
Honestly, what would you do without me?
Okay. Right.
Is it ready?
Yes.
Oh, it's perfect.
Okay. So, with the aubergine, just be careful with the steam. Make a hole. You can see how nice and white the meat is. Take a spoon and we're going to lift the aubergine onto the board. Okay. There's a little bit of that havel there.
A little
And
bit
then-
like blue
And
Peter.
then we just scrape,
No.
That's what he said. Someone made earlier.
scrape the aubergine out. Okay. It's very hot, so you probably better to get a wee tissue so you don't burn your handy wandies.
Oh, we have
Okay.
handy wandies. Honestly.
Okay. Just nice.
What's it you're doing that again? That's caviar.
It's aubergine caviar, Susan.
So,
Oh, we keep you up, Brian? Okay.
not very well.
So, with that, we just chop the aubergine.
Looks a bit like mashed banana.
Okay, you can see nice texture. Okay, so just put it into the pot.
That's quite quick. I thought it'd be longer than that.
Yeah. 5 minutes, Brian.
I did say 5 minutes, Brian.
I know, but
Okay,
it's
and we just check, give it a wee mix. Just check the seasoning. Do that more.
a little bit of salt.
Okay, just put that to the side. Just check one lamb again, Brian.
Lamb.
Oh, our lamb, sorry Susan.
Oh. You see me in that?
Okay. So I'll just check cooking. So I'll take that out. I'll let that rest while we're doing everything else.
Actually smells nice.
Sorry?
It actually smells quite nice.
What do you mean it actually smells nice, Brian? Everything I do smells
Not
nice.
this one, Brian.
Not today, I don't think. You give up.
Absolutely give up. Okay. So, celeriac is also ready. So into the iced water. Iced salted water.
The ice is
Okay.
melted, obviously.
So, let me discard that. We take a little bit of olive oil.
I can see you.
Okay. And then I'm going to add celeriac in. You can see the stuff that I prepared earlier.
A little
Blue
bit like
Peter.
blue Peter.
Okay. Just check that it's hot. Right, so
Perfect.
nice and hot. Okay. Look at that.
So it goes a little bit. Oh, is that a bit hot?
I forgot it was in the oven.
You've got a blistered hand.
I've actually bumped my hands there.
Aww.
Just stupidity.
How's it our fault?
Okay. So, we have the aubergine caviar and mushrooms. Or
Celeriac.
celeriac. The spinach obviously we'll just fry off.
Very last minute.
So we're getting nice golden colour on the celeriac.
If you didn't like lamb, what would you use instead?
You could use any kind of meat. Chicken, pork goes well with the aubergine caviar. Fish goes well. You could use beef as well.
So just whatever you fancy.
Pretty much. Okay, so a little bit of butter just to get it. So we're looking for a nice golden colour. We're also getting a nut flavour from the butter. Once the butter starts to go change colour and go brown, once it's melted, we get a nice golden colour all the way around. Okay, it's important that we get even colour.
They look a bit like potatoes, do you not think?
I think they look parsnips.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. But they get a wee bit translucent, don't they?
Yeah. So just keep the butter frothing. Nice. So I've turned the gas down slightly, so it just turns over nice and even.
Is your hand okay?
Hands.
What are you shaking your head at?
I'm shaking my head at Susan.
Why? What's Susan doing?
Susan's on a wind up this week.
Susan didn't say anything.
She wound you up yesterday, she wound me up today.
No, me.
Wound my other daughter up yesterday.
Oh, behave.
Sorry?
So how was your weekend in the restaurant, Dad?
It was very good, Bryony. Very good.
Was it busy?
Yeah.
Good.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday on a roll.
Same again this week?
Yep. So, you can see how the butter's starting to change. Okay, so I've turned it down again. So you can see the butter's starting to change colour now. You can just see it in the spoon, so you're starting to get a nutty flavour. And that's the flavour you're wanting to go through and change the celeriac from white to a nice golden colour. Okay, just keep turning them so you're getting all the sides. Okay, it's a wee bit of a boring job just standing doing this, but you can, as I say, if you were doing a dinner party, you could do these beforehand. So all you need to do is put them on a tray and stick them in the oven to reheat them. You could do the same with parsnips or carrots, you could do the same. Get a nice flavour into them, roast carrot, even beetroot, do the same. I mean, Donald and you all know how to do the parsnips since we had to do them on Christmas morning.
Well, you have to go round it.
So you can see it changes colour very, very quickly. Okay, just keep it frothing. It's important that we keep the butter frothing. Similar to the potatoes we did, I think the second week, the pommes when we cooked them in oil and butter. Keeping the butter frothy the whole time. Yeah.
You've just explained that,
I explained
Susan.
that, Susan, but obviously Susan's not listening.
So does butter get nuts in it?
No.
Or it? How does it get nutty then?
Sometimes you amaze me with your comments, Brian.
No, but how does it get nutty if it's not getting any nuts in it?
It's with the butter cooking to a certain temperature.
Right.
Okay, so a nice golden colour. Just keep the butter frothing.
Looks
Okay.
absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, and just take them out of the butter. Okay, you can see it's all even. All the celeriac are all even. Same with my lamb, even round the sides. It's important that you get the top, bottom and the sides all the same colour.
Lovely.
Lovely, lovely.
Oh, they're hot.
Okay, so we have the aubergine, a little bit of lamb stew, which I'm going to drop some rosemary in, some mushroom. So the lamb stew is I fry some onions, garlic. Stop eating the mushrooms, Brian, please. Mushrooms, garlic, mushrooms. I'll start again. Onions, garlic, and then any trimmings like celeriac, carrot that we have about. We fry them off really, really well. I roast the lamb bones in the oven till they're really, really dark. I put the bones on top of the veg, and then I add 2/3 chicken stock. to 1/3 beef stock. So it's a lighter colour, not heavy like the red wine sauce. So
Can the butter that you use for the celeriac be used in any way?
unsalted.
Yeah, can it be used in any way after? If for anything?
No, really.
No.
No, you just discard it.
Just discard.
Unfortunately. Okay, so the aubergine. Okay, just going to add a little bit of parsley, just to get a wee bit of green.
Flat or curly?
It's curly. Okay.
Have you got this on the menu now?
No, so no.
So what's your opening times at the restaurant?
Opening times is 5 o'clock on a Thursday till 9, and lunch 12 till 3 on Friday, 5 till 9 on Friday night, and then we're open from 12 till 9 all day on a Saturday.
Lovely.
Okay,
Oh,
so,
Brian, really got far.
sorry?
We're just really, really proud of you.
Thank you, darling. Glad you found it funny, Brian.
Just say that so you just say.
I don't want to eat it.
Okay. So, you can see how smooth and that the celeriac. So I'll do a different presentation with the celeriac.
It looks like mashed potato, doesn't it? Yeah, looks like mashed potato.
What it does?
The puree.
It's a wee bit runnier than mashed potato, Brian. Okay, so I have a pot there for the spinach. Okay, so bringing it together. So you can see the aubergine, obviously the celeriac, the mushrooms, a few different colours, and the green is just to lift it slightly. Okay, so
Love it.
you love it.
Love it.
Going to stop eating them, Green, please.
No.
So heat up the pan, very very hot pan for the spinach, as I said. And not little knob of butter. Add the spinach, salt right away, and cook within 20 seconds.
Seconds.
Okay, so it's still nice and green.
It's just so fast.
Okay. So the celeriac and the lamb, we're going to reheat now that the lamb has rested. As I said before, it's important that the meat rests. Okay, very important that the meat rests before you reheat it. So the meat relaxes.
And it's still cooking.
Okay, and it carries on cooking when you take it out. So by the time you reheat it, it
Keep going.
okay, so butter in. Just get it going a wee bit.
And does it keep it tender rather than going tough if you keep it in?
What?
Like the meat, if you
No,
keep
just
it
when you,
in,
it's
will go
important that you let the meat relax when you take it out. Okay, so a little bit of spinach into the pan.
I burnt my tongue on a mushroom.
A little bit of salt. Just stir that. Okay, so that's it, wilted down. You've seen how quickly that came down. Okay, so just a quick flash of the aubergine. So take the aubergine, put a little on the bottom. A bit of spinach, just kind of over. Okay.
Almost like risotto like, doesn't it?
What, the caviar?
Yeah.
And then the celeriac,
They look like potatoes, don't they?
Yeah.
Potatoes
celeriac
would be nice with it.
along the top,
Mushrooms.
and wee pile of mushroom underneath.
Wow.
Okay. And then take the lamb. And you just slice the lamb.
Nice and pink.
Okay. Now, lamb, personally I prefer lamb medium. Okay.
Now there's a dog.
There's the dog up. A little bit of rosemary over the top. And then just finish it with a little bit of sauce. Okay.
What about using that for the one?
So,
Looks lovely.
with the other one, so take the celeriac. Okay, so in a spoon. Okay, and then just pull the celeriac down. Aubergine. Okay. I'm glad something looks okay today for you, Susan.
Oh, you still your moaning.
Okay. Celeriac.
Mushrooms?
I'm going to do a different presentation, Ryan.
Okay. Just a wee slice.
Okay, so nice even slices. Put the lamb on top so it sits up. And you just put the mushroom underneath. Okay. And again, the spinach. Just
That little bit of green does add to it, doesn't
just to lift it slightly, so we can still see everything we're eating. Okay.
A bit of sugar.
it? Susan, don't rush him.
Yeah, Susan, don't rush me. Okay.
And a little bit of the jus.
Over and around.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Brian. Again,
Thank you, Brownie.
a little bit of rosemary.
Oh,
Okay. So again, similar presentations, same ingredients, just utilise them in a little bit different way. So first one, you have the aubergine, caviar, the roast celeriac, mushrooms, a little bit of spinach. So it looks, as I say, you can see the green how it lifts it a wee bit.
It does.
And then the other one, you've got the puree from the trimmings of the celeriac. Rather than wasting them, as I say, it's just cooked in a little bit of butter, fry them off, no colour, a little bit of milk, and then blitz that in a food blender, pass it through a nice fine sieve, and we get a nice smooth, delicate puree. So that's the two for today. As I say, that's the from the saddle of lamb. Brian, stop eating the mushrooms, please.
They're really nice.
Okay, so that's the two dishes. To go with that, we have Beroña Rioja Rosé from España.
That's Spain.
Yes, and it's £10.90 a bottle. This is made from Garnacha grape. It's Garnacha is the grape.
It's
Bright
a real
strawberry in colour, as you can see. Fresh summer fruits, and it's got floral highlights. Okay, on that one. On to the Le Versant is a Monnier. It's from Le Pays d'Oc in France. That comes in at £9.50.
near Carcassonne.
Yeah, near Carcassonne. It's very clever, Susan. That's in the south of France, if you're not sure. I need to help Susan with that one.
Oh, behave.
It's a beautiful colour, intense notes, apricots, peaches, and exotic fruits on that one. The red, we have a Shiraz. It's Marley Farm Shiraz. That's from Southeast Australia. Why are you smiling at me, Bryony? Some Southeast Australia, Susan. Just outside Adelaide. It's made cranberry, pomegranate, layered with dark chocolate. A little bit of licorice spice in there. And that comes in at £12.50 a bottle.
Lovely.
Perfect match for the lamb.
Are they doing the
They
box?
are doing the boxes. It's from Inverarity Morton. My friends at Inverarity Morton. They're doing a box, Brian Moore box, if anybody's interested. Again, hopefully I have answered all the questions throughout the day. Entertained you for a wee while.
Oh, you think you're that funny now, yeah? Get a ticket for yourself.
It's funny, Bryony. Okay, enjoy the rest of your Little Girl Tuesday and hope to see you all soon. Thanks very much. Bye.